Hey guys, welcome to the channel. This is PC-Gamerz-UK. We are currently in the BMW M5. Just going to switch view a minute. We are in the police vehicle from U.A.P.s. I've tried to do some research on the licensing and me being able to run this in my live streams and stuff like that. If you've checked any of my older videos, I was having issues with streaming actually whilst we was in the live servers. So I've had a little mess about with Pure, just put a little bit of cloud in, lowered time. I'm going to have a drive around in this. It's got a top speed of 237, I believe, miles per hour. So we'll be taking it to top speed. We're going to be banging the sirens on, which is here, but not just yet. We'll save that. I mean, the work that they've done on these tuned cars and stuff is absolutely amazing, so I advise you go over to Discord. I'll leave a link at the end of this video where you can go and join the U.A.P.s servers. General community I've seen in chats, everybody seems sound. I've tried the EU servers and the American servers. I do get a bit better FPS in the EU servers, but I just thought I'd just give this a test. FPS, see, I can't see my FPS whilst I'm in VR, but if I just take my headset off, we're currently sitting at a comfortable 80 FPS. So we're just going to take this M5 for a little run on this map and see how we get on. So let's get back inside. I am going to run through some of my settings in Contents Manager, because I've just handed my wheel over to my daughter and I feel just running Assetto Corsa and having all the mods and the mod community being so vast, all the ability to have all different cars, whether it be from drifting to GT3 racing, some amazing tracks that all these modders have made. The community is amazing too. I like how we can just lean forward and we can air check on laptop. Obviously can't move my hands in the game, but it'd be nice where the YouTube channel is there, is to say, be able to put my video of chat in there. There's probably a way of doing it. Drop a comment below if you know how. And then one thing I want to ask before we do go for a drive in this M5 is, when I booted up about 15 minutes ago, I was kinda in this position, so I was off center to my wheel. Now currently when I sit in my chair, that's perfect. I'm facing the right way, and I tried to find the reset button, like reset view. So if I'm here, it's supposed to be Control Alt and space, I believe, and it should just recenter you like that. But that didn't work on mine, so I jumped into Assetto Corsa, the actual, rather than running it through Contents Manager, and tried to find the reset view button. Couldn't find that anywhere. So what I ended up doing was just closed the game down, reset my computer, tried to keep still when the game loaded, and I'm actually currently sat center now, which is kind of where we want to be. So we can't get booted out of here for, normally you see them here drifting and doing burnouts and stuff. Police tend to just sit around here, and I've not been chased by one yet, but when you're cutting through traffic down on this main thing, so we're just going to bang it in gear for a bit of a drive around. In my pit house I've just set it to performance this time, performance AC official. So I'm just going to see what the wheel feels like in pit house using this setting rather than the other setting I've been using. So hopefully my game volume's a little bit louder, as in the engine sound this time. and hopefully it's not too loud over my voice. Indicator, check mirror. Just 1 second. Oh, that's okay. I can hear my door opening or some shit. So yeah, as I've been saying to people within VR, like this experience, you've just got to experience it. I can't believe how clear the mirrors actually do look in this as well. Perfect checkers right mirror. What I'd like is to be able to turn that right mirror in a little bit, or even though I can see the middle and end lane, it'd be just nice to see what's at the side on me. So that's currently about 150. We're in 6th. I will change it to night time soon, but we'll see what this M5 can do top speed. We're not going to worry about traffic. I'm just turn my headset down a little bit, so I feel like I'm shouting. But if you check one of my older videos out where I'm actually weaving in and out the cars and stuff, traffic's amazing, and that's another reason to go and join the Discord. Like I say, great community, amazing cars. Oh, we can't get off there. So it should be, we could have got off there maybe, no. But we shall bang these sirens on in a sec. It's alright, I keep thinking my door's opening. And we can now looking back. Get up on the steering wheel and drive here if you need to. And then just sit back and chill back in my chair. And yeah, it's amazing. The VR experience is just something you've got to at least have a go at. Yeah, don't get me wrong, it's not perfect, but the immersion you get and the feeling of just driving around here, I'd give it like 5 or 10 minutes. You forget you're in a room, forget you're on your PC, you get completely engulfed in the VR experience. I watched one yesterday where a guy was doing a similar experience in VR, but within an Apache helicopter. And I have got a couple of flight sim games as well. I've flew in Arma 3 in jets and stuff in VR. It's amazing. Same again, it's like an experience, a feeling. If you get a little bit like motion sickness and stuff like that, then VR is probably not for you. I know people get a lot of dizziness and stuff feelings. I mean, when you're doing drifting in this VR, you've kind of got to have a good stomach to be able to enjoy it, which we might do that. Might jump in a drift car and try some VR drifting, which I've not really tried yet. So let's get these sirens on. When it drops in a minute with full bore police siren, let's go. Oh yeah. Get me in a cop car in one of these SE servers. I'll be taking them off at road for sure. Straight through here. Oh yeah. That's what we're clocking now. 238. And I do have it in miles per hour. Turn them off. We can't drop down a gear there, can we? Can now though. We're just going to pull off and go more into the city on next turning. And I'll change time. We'll try a little bit of third person view. But just a feeling, it's amazing. And I know there's a way I can, let's go to 7th, haven't we? Drop some tunes on. I'd like to, I did some research, see if you can just like play a radio station that's actually live and play it like in here, so you know, I'm like got radio on inside the car while we're playing. But I think you get like copyright claims and stuff, so I'm not going to do that. Going over the famous bridge. Obviously we don't have all the traffic on. I don't know how to just add the traffic myself, because you know I would like to add traffic just so I can do live streams like this and not get all the FPS drops when I'm live streaming from the actual servers themselves. Trying to find this next turning. Another drive down here. And then we'll just change time of day. Can we get off here? Yeah. Indicator. Sirens on. Big sharp left here. Can't go down there. Turn these sirens off. Well, there's got to be a turning to get down here somewhere. And then we'll change time with Cosmic there. See if they got it up for sale. Whoa! Not looking where I'm going. Right, let's try and do it on move. No, I'm not going to do that. We'll crash. I'm looking up to see if I'm getting any points. So yeah, let's just pull in here a sec. So in the No SE servers, I have been doing a bit of researching how you get certified women and stuff, and you'll see on one of my old videos where as you're cutting through traffic, making like dangerous moves and overtakes, undertakes and stuff like that, above your ear, above your head, you're getting like points. I'm unsure how many points you actually need. I think I got it up to about 20 something million or something. Then I just clip some, and then your points reset then. So let's just change the time from in here. Let's turn it to night time. But as you can see, like that weather manipulates. It's amazing. So I mean, just look at that. Up colours and stuff. So same again. Absolutely amazing little mod that they've worked on to get all the weather correction. And look, switch it to night. We don't want rain. We'll go total darkness. Yeah, you've got rain and stuff, but I'm struggling to set it up like a, because on this Moser R5 wheel, the mainly buttons, you don't get no like knobs to turn. I have to like set one button for my wipers on, one to turn them off, but there is no off. It's just either mode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which I think that's all the speeds, or increase speed or decrease speed. I've set these two buttons, one to increase speed and one to decrease speed, but I don't know if it gets to a point where it does turn them off. And if I do that, I just worry that I won't be able to turn them off, but we'll try it. So that's mode 1, mode 1 or 2. That's a bit faster. That's as fast as they go, I think. And that's off. Oh, so they do actually work, so I don't mind putting rain on now then. So we'll set it to every thunderstorm. But I don't think that works in this on this map actually. But at least I know my wipers, I can cycle through them now. Look, speed, fast, and then off. Nice. Well, that's handy to know. So I'm going to stop that rain because we don't want it to feel like it's raining. Right, indicators work, so we'll get them on. Try third person a sec. I'll leave that indicator on. So we can just have a look around this, turn it off now. I've changed my lights, you see, now to them wipers, so I can't, like, I'd flash my button. Oh yeah. Cycle one more. So I've changed my second view camera to just a little bit higher, like this. This is kind of the button I use. But then the beauty of VR is, like, if I switch to here, we can still, I can't move all the way around it, like, but you get that depth of movement. You can have a look around. I mean, I don't know if that's showing up, but I can see obviously the moon and all the stars are out. All the lights are on in buildings and shit. So I'll just play in third person for a second. I mean, in third person, you can see around cars a bit better, like obviously distance and gaps, trying to get around traffic. And I know you can see, like if you look in the actual car from here, you can see all my settings inside. Can you see it from there? Yeah, like there, you can see what gear I'm in and stuff, but obviously whilst I'm here I can't see them around me, so I don't kind of know what gear I'm in and stuff. Let's go. This M5 is fast as fuck, I love it. There's a few other police cars as well, not just this one. Flat out, 7th gear. Maybe not now, we've got a turning coming. But it just feels absolutely amazing. Oh, we're dead. Oh, we're not. Oh, he's nailed it. Oh no. So okay, that's a little bit of a blast. In the No SE BMW M5. She's smoking. So yeah, the possibilities and endless fun you can have. So we're going to jump out of this. I'm going to try maybe set up a drift session, but it's going to take me a second, so just bear with me. We need to get in the car, don't we? Let's just close it this way. So I don't know if my desktop will come up. Yeah, there we go. So when I'm in, just for people who may be watching how you actually how your contents manager works. Say for argument's sake, you go to your settings. Within all your settings here, this will change the main settings in the what can I call it? The main Assetto Corsa game, but you can control everything from Contents Manager. And in Contents Manager, you can obviously change everything, all your mapping, all your buttons, the weather, and then if you want new cars and stuff, when you download these packs and stuff, say from these servers, you install them by dragging and dropping, and it will download here, and then you just unpack it. Typically, is it a PKR? I'm unsure. I don't want to say, but you'll get certain downloads here, and then you just click install, done. And then when you come over to drive, we can go to cars, and then these are all in categories as well: countries, your DLCs, ratings, and favorites. I don't add none in there yet, but let's just go to say mods, and we want some drifting cars. Like, in fact, we can go to categories and then to drift. And we've got all these in here. So what we're going to do is jump in something like, well, it's same again, you want to get used to one car as well. I've tried them all, but it's something like this. It's one of these black ones I did in a previous drift pissing around in one of my last videos. You want to check that out. But this was actually a drift pack. So I think it was something like this, the Street Amiga. We'll try it in this anyway. And then when you download your tracks, you'll get them in here. So these are all the new tracks that I got through the servers. Obviously you have to download them from the Discord. Same again, I'll leave a link in the description to join the Discord, and then you can get into the online servers as well and go and have some fun in there with a great community. These are ones, I mean this one, I do like this track. Is it? No, it's not this one, it's this. This is a nice little track. I enjoy driving around there. Obviously got this came with the pack, but I did already have this map, but it didn't have like traffic mod attached to it. So like I downloaded this one, which is FDR track, but when I click these and try and add traffic by using, I think you type in OB to get in your settings over here whilst you're in the game, you type in settings OB and then traffic object or object something, I can't remember what it is without looking. But then when I try and apply it, I don't get no traffic, so I don't know how to do that. So if anybody knows how to do that, drop me a comment below so I can have my own traffic on, say, this track, because it says FDR traffic. That's supposed to be day and night, but I've tried them both. I don't think it makes any difference to the time of day, but that might be down to pure, I'm unsure. So yeah, and then everything just works within Contents Manager. It's amazing. So I'll probably leave a link once I edit this video to get to download and install Contents Manager. So we don't want these new tracks, we just want drift tracks. I'm no good at drifting, by the way. I just wanted to I just go on the basic one, which is this. I like that track. I'm used to that from old days, just pissing around with old wheel trying to get around that one. I won't say they're more drift tracks, are they? See, I don't have many drift tracks. There's this one just to mess around. Could try that, but I think I'm going to go with stick with old favourite here, just because I know it a little bit, and we're going to try this car on that track, and then we click. I've set all my settings up, by the way, so if you go to settings, we've got 80 FPS, 79 last time. You could come into Assetto Corsa settings and then video. So if I want it to boot up in my Oculus Rift, I set that up here. Obviously you can set up if you've got triple screens, fisheye. I haven't tried any of them, but I used to have triple screens. I had 3 27-inch screens before when I used to play Forza. If I want to play on my G7 monitor, I'll select this here, single screen, and then it'll boot up on my G7 monitor rather than in the Oculus Rift. And same with my audio settings. If you go to audio, I've got that set up as my Octic 7's games, which is what I'm speaking through in my microphone. And you want to do that, you want to do all them settings before we click drive and go, or test. Sometimes you get test. If you've changed your settings, you might get a test here just to go in, or benchmark it. You can do loads of different stuff in Contents Manager. It's amazing. Just a quick thing before we do jump in this. Sometimes the way I've got some traffic on to some degree, I wouldn't say traffic, but I would select something like race, and here look, set my opponents. I think the eyes you can set that to 39, and then I'd put all these cars in myself, but use the traffic cars, which I downloaded a traffic pack. But sometimes they just stay in pits. They do pull out, but it's not the same as having just traffic driving around on both sides of the road, etc. So anyway, let's jump in here. Click drive, single. Don't want to go online. You can go online to all servers there and do challenges, single. So let's just try this. Obviously I've not really done any drifting. Oh, I know what I need to do. This is gonna, I need to go to my Moser settings, change my wheel settings to drift, which I've just done that in the background. That gives me, oh dear, what's going on here? And bear with it, we're having a spin. Oh dear, looks like we need a parachute, guys. See, if you got a bit squirmish and feel sick, yeah. But I don't want to do that. I'll give you a bit of motion sickness, not it. See, I don't know if you can see, because in my headset now, I've got my headset on, the Oculus Rift S, and I can see all my apps, see my Assetto Corsa, Assetto Corsa Evo, see all my apps installed on there. But let me just get my OBS up, just to make sure it's still going, which it is. And I'm also doing this, what did I set? It's because I've set that to race, you see. Forgot to change it back. Leave that on practice. Make sure I've just got my headset straight for when we do jump in. I mean, it might do that thing I run about earlier in the M5. There we go, look. So we're actually in a right-hand drive. I don't think I've been in this car. I think the seating is moving back a little bit. I'm noticing is my steering wheel's quite stiff. That might be just in this car, so like I say, I've not been in this one, not really done no. Too much? Yeah, it feels very stiff, but it feels alright. That. I've got no handbrake though. Let me get around this. Too much. We'll just try and get a little donut going on here, because my steering wheel will be a bit lighter. Get around this. Too much. There we go. We'll get that back end out. So, like when I'm on the grass, I kind of want that same feeling, but on the tarmac. Like this, I can just feel it. Maybe I just need to turn the force feedback down a little bit so it's not as stiff, but do a left turn in here, left here, keep it going, a left then a right, not going down there, we'll try down this one, then, I wanted to go down there. Like there, I just need to flick my handbrake, get back end out, but I ain't got one, so we'll just do it that way. Same again, lock it up, handbrake, whip that back end out, but oh dear, it gripped then. And in this drift setup, you don't get the it turns off in performance or drift mode. It turns off the hand protection in pit house. Too much. So yeah, I'm just going to switch this vehicle out because the steering feels a little bit too stiff, or it's the force feedback's too much. So let's try a different one. We'll jump in here. One of these black ones I were in, and it felt like perfect. The settings in it were bang on. We'll try this one, which is a Street AE86. Let's try this. Okay. Go. So yeah, the beauty of, which I was trying to say to my daughter and that on the phone, the beauty of having a Assetto Corsa. There we go. Looks like some 1980s, looks all square stuff, love it. I absolutely love it. We're getting feel a little bit low in this. But oh yeah, this feels quite nice, not as stiff on the force feedback, but I can feel everything on the road. It's third, down in second, try and get back end out here, that way, this way, try and get going this way. No, lost it. I might just need to change my seating position a little bit. So I'm just that little bit high because I feel a bit like a midget in this. Oh dear. There is a way to drop these lights. Oh, I've changed my button to, let's just get up a little bit more. Let's move myself back a little bit. somewhere around there. That looks better, don't it? I am slightly. This is me sat square in my seat, but yet it's more there, so I am a little bit off centre as well. Let's try that. Handbrake. And I think when we get in these kind of FPSs messing around like this, I think I could have my camera set up on my wheel as well, so you can see the look, that's where it just feels a bit weird how it's sat. But I think that's why it's important to just like get used to one drift car. Plus once you just a little tap at brake there to get back end out, and again. So I think with my drift practice without being in VR, it's getting me feel more comfortable on my wheel and drifting, but I've got to admit, being in VR, you can kind of sense everything a lot more. It's kind of, I know where that back end is. There, look, type of thing, so you can kind of feel more. Oh, I wanted to go down there, we can still get it. And then whip it round there, more power, just to get it going like that. Then again this way. Oh yeah. Shall we do some nighttime drifting? Because in here we can make it rain. Look at that smoke. She's smoking. Let's try it. Let's get off this grass. Just see what difference it makes. I need to reset the center. I set it up. Tried to set left and right up to control space. Oh, it worked. It worked. I'm buzzing. So basically, I did a bit of digging online and found out that if you press, you set your left look and right look. So I set left look to left control and right look to space. So now when I press control space, it recenters me on my wheel. But I'm sat back in my chair, look, a minute, really sat back with me as far back as my chair will kind of go in this position. I need to do that again now. I am central though. Just trying to find my buttons. Yeah, that works. So that's how you do it. You set up it in your settings. So I forgot what I'm going to do now. Oh, I'm going to make it rain, weren't I? I'm just going to change time to night. And I don't know what it is to put my headlights up in this, because I've changed my button to my wipers now. Let's go back in there and make it rain a bit more than this. I can hear it on the roof though. Don't know if you can hear that. I know you can hear that, but I can't really see it. Let's get these wipers on. Oh, my wipers aren't working. Okay, let's go. Turn that off. So, I think me having a clutch and an handbrake would be a massive advantage for doing this drifting. So I am going to get one, I think. Drop it down here left if I can. Yep. Oh no. So I'm not getting this effect that I want with rain. So I'll press the wrong button now. Let's make it piss it down, eh? Let's try that. Light rain, rain. There we go. Oh, it's here. Let's try it in this view. Watch. So yeah, when you're actually in the car you can feel it a lot more, but this is what I do, like just stuff like that when I've been practicing in this view without being in VR. But then when you're actually in the car in VR, you can just kind of sense it, rather than doing it this way and judging it. There we go. You do a whip there, then one there. No. No, lost it. Get that speed and momentum up, keep it going. Not like that, you see. I think it's actually easier in VR. Let's get back in. Just trying to find my buttons. There. Let's get on bonnet. That feels mad. No, I don't like that, although it feels weird. Is it there? Don't like there either. That's better. Handbrake. So yeah, like I said earlier, if you're a little bit squirmish and get motion sickness, I don't think this type of suit you, but for me, it feels fine. Because you kind of like, by looking there like that and seeing where you are, you kind of don't get that motion sickness feeling. No. Because you're keeping a lock on where you are. Whereas if I just stayed with my head still like this and just stayed there, I can imagine that'd look at get like a little bit of motion sickness from doing that. But when you're looking here and here, you don't get sick from it. Even though that was shocking. You need a bit more speed up. Can we do this in a third? Is that too much, or don't get really our revs in third there? Definitely a second, same as this one. Oh dear, messed up there. I kind of knew it was going to do that. Now it's going to whip quite a lot. Now it's going to completely whip back. That way, and this way. Same again, I tried to drop it down to second there just to get higher revs as I come out of it. Because I'm on the paddle shifters, it ended up going into third, fourth. Right, let's see if I can go to replay. Will that work? So I can watch back these videos, you see, and then see see kind of what car I'm in and remember, because I forget kind of. Same again, having the ability in VR to seem a little bit far away though, don't we? Look. How do I zoom in? It's not a bad line. Just lost it a little bit there. I can't seem to see when I'm moving my headset. I don't know if you can see that. My whole selection here is moving with my headset. I'd like to just, there is a free view. Camera 10. Because it's going to be a nightmare having to, I don't want to be in it. I mean, this camera would be alright, but I just need to like have the ability to zoom in. And I'm pretty sure I didn't have it in the, just bear with me. Never been in VR like replay settings. Why has he stopped? So guys, I think what I'm going to do is I'll call it a day at that. So I've done a little bit in the M5, done a little bit of drifting. It is my B day today. So what else better to do than chill out on a Sunday, caning some Assetto Corsa. I would like to play some Evo, but streaming capabilities, I mean, I'm going to try and do some VR in Evo, but I've heard it's a little bit buggy at the minute and not really optimised for VR. I mean, FPS has been quite bad, but it has improved since last update, so stay tuned for some more Assetto Corsa Evo. I also play some Undisputed Boxing, but that's broke at the minute, so I'm not going in there until there's a new update on Undisputed, and we'll get some more ranked matches up. So signing off for now, and thanks for watching PC-Gamerz-UK.